Hello guys, it's Pep from Pep here, and today we are here with a little bit of delay. These days, have been quite busy for my working life. So here we go today with the deck I used to climb till the DLV max of this first stage of the KC Cup of September. So just a quick reminder guys before going deep into it. If you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. This is a deck that you already know. If you are familiar with the channel, I uploaded this deck quite a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not wrong. So it's not that old. So this is the deck. This is a Dark Magician deck optimized for the best, for the max of the consistency. So as you can see, just a regular Dark Magician deck with the tech cards such as Heatwave and the Eye of Timaeus, just to have access to a powerful monster like Dark Cavalry. And the only spicy card that we have here is Jar of Greed. So basically it's a card that you can activate whenever you want to trigger the summon in your opponent's turn of Magician of Dark Illusion, and also it helps complete the combo. So I mean the combo with Dark Magical Circle, Navigation and Dark Magician, and also it helps thin the deck, and of course it perfectly combines with the second effect of Dark Magical Circle, so the ones that let you choose the order of the cards in your top deck, so that are in the top of your deck. So really good guys. We have really the highest consistency right here with this. Of course you can use cards like Karmakat that are really amazing, but I prefer this just because I decided to focus on consistency and to complete the combo most of the times. So here for you guys, following a couple, maybe more than a couple of duels in which you can see how to use the deck, and also some spicy duels during this KC Cup that can show you the strongness of the deck. Let's jump right into it. There we go guys. So against another yummy Yugi that has no balance, so we definitely think he has Destiny Draw. So this hand is kinda perfect. We have already two pieces of the combo, because of course with Illusion Magic you can look for your Dark Magicians, and then we have our Searcher Rod that of course will search for Dark Magical Circle. So of course Circle, let's add us another Dark Magician, so we're totally fine, and we can use Illusion Magic in a second moment, maybe to trigger the effect of Magician of Dark Illusion. So it turns out he is an Element Saber, an invoked Element Saber. He has an Alistair that was set. He activates the effect. I went for my navigation, double navigation, to have the double negation next turn, and to prevent him from fusion summoning by banishing his Alistair. But it turns out that he has another Alistair, so he can go for the second search. He has two invocations in his hand, guys. Of course, keep always in mind if you know which cards your opponent has in hand, so you can actually prepare for what it's about to do. So he goes for the invocation for a Caliga, and this Caliga will actually be his ruin, as you will see later in the duel. So he goes for the retake, then Molhau for the summon of Purgatrio. He cannot add back his Alistair because you already did, and then he starts attacking. There you go. He just he also uses his Canadia just to inflict me more damage, and maybe he could have just preserve his Canadia for a second moment, but he decided not to do it. So I still have my combo ready because I have my Dark Magical Circle on the field, I have a Rod to look for my Navigation, and I have my Illusion Magic to look for Dark Magician. There you go. Search for Navigation, activate the Illusion Magic, and then wanted to set Also Timaeus, just in case this was a cosmic cyclone, but of course it cannot be, otherwise he would have already used it. So navigation in draw phase, guys, there you go. He activated Canada, just useful. I decided not to wait because I was afraid of a Lapauia summon, so I decided to go for the draw phase, banish that Purgatorio, and he goes with a floodgate, but navigation negates, and I also have another one, keep in mind that. And next turn there will be still two, because the ones that I activated right now. So he goes for the effect of invocation and just set a card. But I'm not worried about the set card because I have two negation right here. I went for cavalry and then triggered the effect of navigation. He activates Fusion Reserve and I negated because I did not want him to add an Alistair. That's all, guys. Duels against Element Saber are always, a little bit difficult to play against, but take your time and really think about what you're doing. Yami Marik, this actually was my duel for the rank up to level 19, if I'm not wrong. So this is actually in a good hand if I had to start first, because I could actually could have gone for the Heat Wave and then Magician Navigation because I have my Dark Magician in hand. And it turns out that he did nothing. So when your opponent does not do anything, expect always him to have at least a Kitoroid or a couple of Karibos. There you go. I went for the play as it was my first turn. So Heat Wave, double negation for navigation, and there you go. He had his turn without doing nothing, so at this point I'm more than sure that he has at least a couple of Kitoroid. There you go, double navigation, so that I have 2 negation next turn. Dark Magician is here, double Magician. Dark Magical Circle is here, let me search for Illusion Magic. Then I went for the Dark Cavalry play, and this actually was a mistake because I should have been afraid of a Lava Golem. We are talking about a Yami Marik with Shadow Game, so Lava Golem is about 99% to show, so this was kind of a mistake. I attacked, and of course he had not only a Karibo but also Activat Bahira, so Shadow Game to it, and there you go, there he is, Lava Golem. I top deck into a Rod. I could search for my navigation because I have my Legion Magic, and then I attack with Lava Golem and steal a Karibo. Then Magician's Rod attack goes through, and at the end of the battle phase I went for the Legion Magic because I didn't want him to summon another Lava Golem. So there you go, a couple of Dark Magician back from my grave to my hand. Shadow Game there to eat. He just set a monster, and this was perfect for my Magician Navigation. There you go, with Magician of Dark Illusion, banish the, actually it was a Worm. A Golem to hit me, and then I can just go, because of course Shadow Game was a bad thing also for himself. There you go, against a burn deck. Here we go, guys. So third duel against Serakaiba, perfect hand. So Circle, Navigation, Dark Magician. I also have a Magician Dark Illusion, really perfect hand. He goes for the Sage, the Eyes of Blue, and in this moment you have to choose. If you think he has another Sage, you just need to activate the navigation right now, otherwise you can wait. I was afraid of another Sage because he can actually activate both the effects one turn, only once per turn. And then I decided to go for the navigation, double navigation for the double negation, and there you go. So Dark Magician and double Magician of Dark Illusion. But it turns out he has not another Sage, but he has Cosma Brain. And he decided not to attack. Maybe he was afraid I could summon another Magician, another Dark Magician, and trigger Dark Magical Circle. So I top decked actually into a rod, but I cannot use it. Maybe the best choice would have been a Timaeus. He set a card and then went for the Cosmo Brain play. Alternative Evolution, Alternative White Dragon destroys my Dark Magician. I don't know why, maybe this was a misplay. He could have destroyed one of the Magician of Dark Illusion. Dragon Spear of White, it's here. There you go, guys. Banish my circle, but I have Rod, so with Rod I'm actually fine. There you go. He goes for the Floodgate, and I don't care, because he can actually he has no monster that can inflict piercing damage, so I'm fine with Rod being set. Maybe it's always a good thing to me. Another circle in my hand and a Jar of Greed that in this moment is useful, guys, because I can look for the card I need. He goes for the Vermilion Dragon Mech, destroys another circle, and went for the Destruction of Magician of Dark Illusion. Then, there you go, effect of the stone in the end phase. Blue Eyes, here we go. Dark Magical Circle again, and the effect is here. So Dark Magician can come, can rise. Effect of Spirit Dragon. I don't know why actually he did it. He should have waited for me to target, but he did not. And so what happens is that I chained my circle to his effect. So his main purpose, of course, was to summon the Azure Eyes so that I cannot target his dragon monster, because Azure Eyes on summon does not let your opponent target your dragon monster, your dragon type monsters. But I could chain my circle because he misplayed, and the result was that I negate, of course, the Floodgate. The result was that I could actually banish the Azure Eyes. Then top deck, and this was not top deck, guys, actually, because with circle I decided the order of the cards, and then with Jar of Greed I had access to the card I decided to put first. So that's the power of a card like Jar of Greed. So there you go. I'm perfectly fine with Dark Cavalry because I can negate the effect of Mech. He tries, Dark Cavalry negates, and I'm fine. Effect of Mech to recycle the stone, and then he hands the turn, but he actually is screwed because Cavalry does piercing damage, and I also have still a couple of negation in my graveyard. That's the game. For duel, guys, Yami Yugi against Yami Yugi. This was actually a bad hand, as you can see. It's an element saber. There you go, La Pahulia, kinda scary. So he just set a monster, maybe it's La Pahulia, and a set card. But I top decked actually in a Jar of Greed, because with Jar of Greed I have access to the summon of Magician of Dark Illusion. There you go, Palace of Elemental Lords. He looks again for a Molehu. Remember, guys, he cannot attack this turn and neither the next, so I'm vibing actually. So Invocation goes for Caliga, and also here Caliga will be his ruin. I went for the play, I draw, and I summon my Magician of Dark Illusion. Top deck, Dark Magician, Navigation, he's here, but he negated. So keep in mind, guys, that even if he negates Magician Navigation, I have my Magician of Dark Illusion, and from since the next turn, I will be able to negate a Spell Trap card. But I decided to go for the Eye of Timaeus. Dark Cavalry is here, and I attacked the set card because I knew it was a La Pahulia, and I actually am fine with Caliga on the field, because if he has Caliga on the field he can only activate one monster's effect per turn, and I have so many negation right here, so I'm totally fine with Caliga staying on the field. That's why I kept Caliga for the whole duel, and Caliga was the reason why I won at the end. Just so you can just see, guys, he goes for the Alistair, but he first activates the effect of La Pahulia. He can only activate one effect per turn, so after La Pahulia's effect he's done, he cannot activate anything more. So once he summons his Alistair, he cannot activate the effect of adding an invocation, and he's screwed. There you go. Heat Wave to just finish him, he goes for the enemy controller, and that was fine. I didn't want to waste a negation, so there you go. He said an monster because of heat wave he cannot summon, and he was actually screwed. There you go. This was a really 200 IQ play, guys. Take note. There you go, guys. Last duel, the one that actually let me have access to DLV Max, as you can see, was my rank up duel. My hand was just perfect. I had circle, navigation, dark magician, and also heat wave to prevent my opponent from summoning. There you go. So easy to play. Of course, heat wave, then circle, do the thing, and navigation set. So the only thing I could have been afraid was, of course, a cyclone that fortunately he didn't have. So I was chilling, navigation in the end phase, and I decided to go for the set monsters. So guys, as you can see from Yusei Fudo, I expect a Shiranui player. So once of this, of course, will probably be a ballista squad. So once that I banish the monster, that ballista squad will be useless. So of course, guys, think always about what your opponents can play. There you go, double dark magician, of course, because I cannot summon effect monsters. Circle, and it turns out it's not a Shiranui player, so but of course the monster choice was good because Winda would have been kind annoying. I draw a Java Grid, that was fine. I attacked Wall of D, negate, and the other one was just a useless card, so lethal, really easy. This deck is clearly unstoppable once you have Heat Wave and the perfect combo. So guys, I hope you enjoyed all the explanation. Feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, see you in the next one.